Andromeda is the closest large galaxy to ours and humanity's first signpost after a long journey through mystery. The date of the Milky Way galaxy is not the only galaxy in the universe, but it is one of thousands or millions of galaxies, and the information revealed to us by the spiral galaxy changed our entire concept of the universe. Add to that the weight loss path to hosting is just hours. Welcome to Randomness. I'm Uma. In this case, we'll talk about the Andromeda galaxy. For centuries, humanity has observed a tiny speck in the sky that can be seen with the naked eye, but no one is sure exactly what it is. It was commonly believed at the beginning of a study that it was a nebula existing in an American city. A nebula is a huge cloud of gas and dust, usually made of hydrogen, helium, and plasma. Nebulas are places where stars are born. And the idea that the misty spot was a nebula within our galaxy was the closest and most logical possibility in the situation. Especially when the world thought the entire universe was just the Milky Way. And the nebula got its name from ancient Greek myths, specifically from the name of the beautiful Princess Andromeda, wife of the Greek hero Perseus. And they managed to win her heart after he obeyed Medusa's head and used it to save the princess from the sea monster and turned it into stone. But the name of the Greek princess is not the only one given to the abstract, but she is also known as a Greek princess, known as M31 or Messier 31. Here's the name Here the name is a reference to the French astronomer Charles Messier, who in the mid-18th century began compiling a list of celestial objects, including galaxies. Andromeda with 109 celestial bodies. And Messier attributed the discovery of Andromeda as a nebula at that time to the German astronomer Simon Marius for his first telescopic observation of Andromeda. But the truth is that the first observation of Andromeda dates back to 1964, more than 6 centuries. Years before Simon Marius' discovery, Persian Muslim astronomer Abdul Rahman al-Sufi described it as a small cloud in his book The Stars. In the year 1755, there was summoning and the German philosopher Iman emerged with a unique individuality. And that Andromeda isn't just a nebula within our galaxy, but a completely separate and distant cosmic island from us. At the beginning of the 20s of the last century, this nebula became the focus of debate among astronomers, specifically 2 American astronomers, Harlow Shapley and Heber Curtis. When the last strips saw more than one supernova explosion in Andromeda and deduced the creativity because it is a separate galaxy from ours, not a shooting range. The debate continued until the year 1923, when the well-known American astronomer Edwin Hubble managed to identify a specific type of star located in the Andromeda Nebula. This type is known as the Royal Star. It's a pulsar star hard to penetrate, allowing it to measure the distance it is from us. Hubble discovered through it that the nebula spot wasn't just a gas cloud inside a mere globular cluster, but it's a complete galaxy in itself, at least 10 times farther away than sleep. Located at the borders of our galaxy, and for the first time in history, it was discovered that the Milky Way isn't the only galaxy in the universe. And it's possible there could be hundreds or thousands or even millions of galaxies waiting to be discovered. From that moment, we began to learn more about the spiral galaxy Andromeda, which lies in the constellation of the same name, north of the equator. And because it's a bird's spiral galaxy like ours, it contains a bulge or swelling at its center, surrounded by a thin disk of gas, dust, and stars. Its diameter spans 22,000 years. Meaning more than double the diameter of Fire. And it is considered the largest galaxy in our local group. Recently, scientists using the Hubble Space Telescope discovered the existence of a corona, a gas giant that revolves around Andromeda, and it spans nearly half the distance. Reaching our galaxy means more than 1 million light years, and if we could see this gas ball with the naked eye, its station in the sky would be larger than Among the recent discoveries about the Andromeda galaxy is that the central bulge conceals a massive black hole. Subscribe to the channel on million solar masses. And while our galaxy contains a number ranging from 1/4 to 500 million stars, the number of stars in the Andromeda galaxy reaches about 1 trillion. Approximately 70% of them are found in the thin disk surrounding the capsule, and an international team of researchers has concluded from universities like California and Cambridge due to the existence of another thick disk containing older stars, and their paths extend above and below the main disk, with scientists believing these stars could provide clues about how the core observation is the existence of stars moving in 2 ways. An organized method and a chaotic method showed that the Andromeda galaxy possesses violent features, or more precisely, derived from it, The hasn't often man of sema tamas dependent of some smaller galaxies in the past, and Andromeda possesses a number of small satellite galaxies orbiting it, and their number reaches about 20 galaxies, one of which is named Andromeda 2. The movement of the stars within it follows strange patterns, which are used to reduce a recent galactic cannibalization, resulting in the merger of two galaxies after their mutual engulfment. Speaking of hosting, the Andromeda galaxy is on its way to merge with our galaxy, because it's sufficiently close to ours for their mutual gravity. Cloud prevails over external expansion and causes and placing them on collision causes the Andromeda galaxy is moving towards our galaxy at a speed of 110 kilometers per second. The small nebula you see in the sky will slowly expand to more than double its size over what you are observing. A billion years to come, and then its size will struggle to increase to 2.5 times its current size and cover about half of the sky. After about 4 billion years. Thus, through designing more than one simulation of the accretion process, it was shown that the initial effect resulting from it is the collision. It could result in a disruption of the spiral structure of both galaxies. Which causes what is called the tail of the tide. And this tail consists of a logical area. This contains Zilm, resulting from the gravitational pull between galaxies in the event of a collision, and it is the same shape we see with some distant galaxies like the Andromeda galaxy, which is currently undergoing a significant collision process. About 2 billion years after Andromeda collides with the Milky Way, the two galaxies will merge into an oval shape like a football and form an elliptical galaxy. And specifically, a path aligning with a supermassive black hole which both will be drawn towards in the midst of the new galaxy during a process known as dynamical friction, where gravitational interactions with the galaxy are affected that affects her and opens up to greater harms or even to the entire galaxy. As black holes lose angular momentum, they move towards the center of the region. Once the distance between the two black holes is about 1 light year, they will start losing orbital energy to gravitational waves and draw closer to merge into one. And it become a very massive black hole. All of this is wonderful, but what matters is what will happen to our sun and what will be the fate of our planet, regardless of the fact that we are talking about an event billions of years away. However, the cannibalization process itself won't be a burst of stars in the shadow, because stars in every galaxy, they are far enough from each other to not pose any real danger, but a slight push could cause our solar system to drift away from the Milky Way center. You'll see how the evolution of scientific discoveries expands human horizons and their understanding of the currently existing universe. From a tiny cloud in the sky described as a small cloud, it becomes the first evidence of another galaxy like ours. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, don't forget to like and share.